Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken, and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet. Onga. Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Don't take things too serious, man. Yeah. Ongacious, how you doing? Yeah. Say what? Say what? Yeah. Na 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 na. Say I wake up from nothing to something. Hey. That was my story. Every day we publish something. We give time the glory to other girls and I put on the love thing. So sorry, me and the only Johnny, I'm up in something. God knows how this body don't hold me. Alubarika, from Lagos down to America. Alubarika, blessings is all I see. Alubarika, from Lagos down to America. Alubarika, sing it, baby. I'm a busy body, but every time I know them, I see me something. Got me hustling from place to place, hustling from place to place. Hey, back then, me I was so filthy, but now I'm filtering. Yeah, I don't say nobody can stop me, even if you're the weak. Alubarika, from Lagos down to America. Alubarika, the blessing is all.
Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Ongacious. We're here to spice up your day with music, dance, wellness, celebrity guests, cultural trips, and of course, delicious food. So sit back, relax, enjoy the show brought to you by Mama's Helping Hand, Onga.
Welcome back. You are watching Ongacious. Now, it will give us great pleasure to just jump into the show proper, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. So what happened in the gym this week?
It was interesting, exciting, a bit of work too. We did some lunges, I think.
So this is the one where you move your foot forward and then you squat down and...
Something like that.
See,
most things start difficult, but they get easier with time, so... It was fine. It was okay.
You keep saying that, but it's not convincing me.
Seriously?
Don't worry, I'll do my workout here.
Mental workouts.
Yes.
Nice.
No, visual workout.
Okay.
All right, let's have a look.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, are we good? 9, and 10. Break. So if you feel you are up for it, your fitness level is a bit on fair, and then you can also do this. Lunges with lateral raises, like this. 1. Probably get a lighter weight if you're at home, or if you're okay with this, you go ahead and turn it. Ready? 10. Let's go. 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, back lunges. Very simple. Just repeat the movement go backwards. Like this. 1. Okay? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. There's another version for the back lunges. I have to go like that. Let's do this one. Yeah. So it's called weightlifting back lunges. Arms here. Push. Push. Ready? Go. 10. 1, 2, 3. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A beginner's routine for lunges, and if your fitness level is intermediate, you can do the jump lunges. Very simple, like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's it for today's series on lunges. How are you? How was today's section? Thank you. Joining us today.
How was it, ladies? Yeah.
Thank you. That's just welcome. Lunges works on your thighs, your gluteus maximus, your calves, and your quadriceps. So they're basically thigh exercises. This that we've done here, you can do in the comfort of your home and in less time. Alright? Thank you.
It got progressively harder.
But then he was showing both the beginners and intermediate, styles of doing lunges. So
Wow.
you just work at your pace. You don't have to do everything if you want to try it.
You don't have to do
at home.
anything at all.
No, you should do something. Do a little bit.
Even though he said, the part that needs the workout the most, but
Yeah.
lunges are totally out of the list.
Try the lunges, Umi. They're not so difficult. I'll show you the simple one when we go to break.
I had a visual exercise already. I was going to say something that will make you smile, but the mere fact that you suggested I do the lunges, I take it all back. Ongacious will be right back.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken, and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Welcome back to Ongacious. It's time for our health focus, and today we're going to be talking about rosacea. Rosacea is a skin disorder that's not very common, so you may not have heard about it. But we have an expert, a consultant dermatologist, to talk to us about rosacea today. Her name is Dr. Anaba, and she's on the line. Hello, Dr. Anaba. It's nice to have you on the show.
Hello, Umi. It's nice to be with you once more on your show.
So what is rosacea?
Rosacea is an inflammatory disease. It tends to occur more on the face. And people who have rosacea, what you see is a persistent redness. So the face looks red. That's what you see with rosacea.
What are the causes of rosacea?
There's no definite cause. They have what's called triggers, things that tend to make them have these lesions. And what are these triggers? We talk about spicy food, we talk about caffeine, we talk about alcohol, we talk about creams that people are applying on the face itself. Then we talk about sometimes sun exposure. So different risk factors for different people. And rosacea tends to occur more in females, so there can be a hormonal component when it comes to the female.
So what are the symptoms?
Persistent redness, rashes which are not pimples rashes, the scaling of the skin looks a bit rough, it looks like scaling. So there can be this, the nose looks bigger than normal, that's called rhinophyma in medicine. And then you can have this redness around the eyes with some rashes around the eyes.
How can this be prevented?
Rosacea is an inflammation. It's not something you can say let's prevent, because you really can't say who is going to have rosacea. More like the person who has rosacea can avoid their own triggers. So if the person knows that taking spicy food tends to trigger the rosacea, they would avoid that. If alcohol would trigger the rosacea, they will avoid that. If smoking, if it's other creams that they are applying that is triggering the rosacea, they would avoid it. So mainly like avoiding the triggers.
Okay, and how is it treated?
There are different modalities for treatment of rosacea. We can have drugs, we can have laser, we can have surgery.
Is rosacea contagious?
Rosacea is not an infection, so it's not contagious. It's just an inflammation. So you do not get rosacea from somebody who has it. You do not get it by being in the same place with them or touching them or living in the same house as them. So no, rosacea is not contagious.
Thank you very much, Doctor. It's been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you.
Thank you, Umi. Thank you, Dr. Cole, for having me on your show once more.
The skin on the face is so susceptible to all sorts of, I want to say afflictions now.
Well, yes, because it's exposed. It's one of the parts of the skin that is most exposed to the sun, to the elements, to the environment, to everything. So it does kind of have a lot of, there are a lot of issues. And then the skin is also oilier than other parts of the body. And that also attracts a lot of problems because there are so many microorganisms or germs that's kind of like the oil. So they're attracted to oily parts of the skin, like the face, sometimes the chest and the back.
Free medical advice.
Abby?
Who will ever say no to that? Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Remember, when it comes to the skin on your face, less is more. Ongacious will be right back.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
It's still your show, Ongacious, and it's time for our family talk. Today we're going to be talking about parenting. And we have a lady, a beautiful lady, an expert with us this evening to talk to us about parenting. Her name is Mrs. Sumbo Oladipo. She's a prolific writer and she mentors young people. Please let's welcome Mrs. Oladipo.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to the show, ma'am.
It's a pleasure
You
to
look
be
very
here.
beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
Right.
So, jumping straight in, who are parents?
Well, in simple terms, a parent is the biological mother or father of a child. But broadly speaking, I would say that a parent is anyone who has the charge of raising a child. And that could happen by adoption, by mentoring, by fostering, by guardianship, or anyone who has the charge of giving care to a child and raising that child.
So, what is parenting then?
Parenting is the process of assisting or supporting a child to attain full development. I am physically, emotionally, socially, and I would even say spiritually too, intellectually also.
When does parenting begin?
Interestingly, people usually say that parenting begins from infancy, But I would rather say it begins from conception, actually. And the reason why I say that is because a mother begins to nurture the child from the womb by observing all the medical, instructions, by feeding right, by living right, by watching the environment in which she stays. And so all of these things have effect even on the unborn child. And if anything goes wrong at that time, it would affect the child when that child is born. So a true mother, a true parent in that regard begins to nurture that child even from the womb.
So what is good parenting and what is bad parenting?
That's a tough one because in all honesty, I've seen people who've put their all into parenting a child and you still find that child turning out not very right. And I've seen people who have not really been so fussy, and paid so much attention to parenting and the child, turns out to be good or average. And so it's neither here nor there, but what I would advise is that every parent should pay attention, to raising a child. And when I say pay attention to raising a child, it takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of discipline, it takes a lot of sacrifice, it takes a lot of putting yourself into that duty, which is what most people don't do nowadays. You need to give time, you need to give due diligence to observe your child, to be in the life of that child, to form a relationship with that child, and to ensure that you're there at all times. So parenting, in that regard will be putting in the right strategies, I would say, into ensuring that that child turns out into a good adult in all ramifications of the word.
So are there different types of parenting? Are there different ways by which a parent can raise a child? And if so, what are the different types?
Well, those who work with children, psychologists, researchers have come up with different styles of parenting. Some say 4, some say 6, but maybe I'll just talk about maybe 4 or 5. You have what they call the authoritarian parent. That's the one who sets the rules and that's the way it goes. It's all about observing the rules. This is what I say and this is what you do. No imputing to it at all. So it's a kind of, regimental style of parenting. Like a military camp, Okay. And then you have the authoritative, which is what is generally considered to be the best type of parenting style. Beyond that, you have what they call the permissive parenting style, where the parents allow the child to just do what he or she likes. Okay, it's a permissive society. Whatever the child does is okay. You have the one they call the helicopter parenting. That's the parent who hovers over the child like a helicopter. And even when that child has grown up, interestingly, a child that is raised in such a manner goes into marriage and still does not have his or her independence. And the parents are the one who continue to breathe down his or her neck, telling him or her what to do, can't take decisions by his or herself. So you have that also. There are quite a number of them. Okay. Parenting styles, and there's no hard and fast rule about it. Usually it has been found out that most parents use a combination of these different styles to parent a child, because they all have their pros and cons, but I would recommend that the authoritative is a good style of parenting.
Wow, thank you so much, ma'am. We've learned so much, and I'm sure our viewers at home as well. I've learned quite a lot from you today.
Thank you.
Well done.
Whether you are a helicopter parent, an authoritative parent, or a permissive parent, remember, forming a relationship, a bond with your child or children is important. Ongacious will be right back.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken, and beef the unique taste, all in just one sachet. Onga.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Welcome back. The term happy hour in the Ongacious studio simply translates to that time when we cook, talk to our chef, hang out with a celebrity guest, and we eat. Having said that, please join me in welcoming our guest chef for the week, Miss Angela. You're welcome to the Ongacious studio.
Thank you.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
So, cooking,
Yes.
is this a passion? Is it a job?
It's a passion, but one time a job. Meanwhile, as a child, my mom had already started teaching me how to cook. Whenever she's cooking, she was like, come here, sit down here, add this, add that. And that was when I discovered Onga, to tell you the truth. Because I was using Onga to cook and all that, so I have this passion for Onga and cooking. When I heard of this, I just felt, let me come and see it. It's good to be here.
We're glad to have you here.
Thank you.
Especially when you said Onga is a constant in your meals.
Yeah.
I think we have a winner for our Ongacious restaurant.
Yes, so
Wow, that would be good.
that would be really nice.
Okay, so usually you're supposed to cook for a guest.
Okay.
As usual, we would say, Falake and I, that we would prefer if it were just us. But, well, eating Onga, you can't eat it alone now.
No.
Yeah, the more the merrier.
The more the merrier. Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming our celebrity guest of the week.
Love is what I see when I look at you. You're my fantasy, you're my baby boo. Hey, dance here, Genevieve, my love is true. Make you give you my cosa, hele my cosa, no be wash, no be wash. You like it in a sand, like it in a sand. Make you match, and you be meant to match. I'll take you to court, forget the Illuminati. If you think my cat, I go teach you Marty Mats. Monica, sweetie baby, your love is killing me. Monica, I like to jump in your spaghetti. Monica, we go wake up for new Bugatti. Monica, anything for you, infinity. No be wash. You like it, Versace. You like it, Versace. Take me, man. Me and you, we went to match. I will take you to court. Forget the Illuminati. And if you like it, karate, I will teach you mathematics. Monica, love.
Wow, I wasn't expecting you here. Good to see you. She's actually from my place, my sister from the same state with me.
Oh, yes.
You did that? Really? Yes. Oh my God, come here. I'm longing to see you. Thank you, Ongacious, for making me say her.
Same here, Ongacious.
Wow, good to see you too.
You're welcome. Thanks, dear.
Wow.
Thank you so
Calm down, calm down.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. Breathe, breathe.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay. Wow, it's really, really, and you look amazing. You look gorgeous. You look beautiful, Ongacious, everything.
Thank you so much.
Just so nice.
Actually, I'm so happy to be here. I thank Ongacious for this wonderful opportunity.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Actually, Angela is here to cook for you. She's meant to make you a delicious meal.
Yes.
Probably one that you like very much or know very well. Yep. So she's here to spoil you
I am
today.
here to make.
And we are the freeloaders because we are going to partake in the spoiling.
I can't wait.
Okay,
Yeah.
but before we get there, I would like you to take a look at that screen for a minute.
Okay.
Abakaliki, located in southeastern part of Nigeria, is popularly referred to as the salt of the nation because of its huge salt mineral deposits. Abakaliki derives its name from the Abakanleke, which is a community in Easy Land. It is located at the intersection of Enugu, Afikpo, and Ogoja roads.
Abakaliki is the capital of Ebonyi State and is one of the states in Nigeria.
Tribes speaking different languages can be found in Abakaliki.
Come to Abakaliki, you have a Izi language, you have a Eza language, you have Ngbo, we have a Huku language.
The people of Abakaliki are known for their resilience, warm hospitality, and accommodation to all regardless of their religious inclination.
We are so good, we are accommodating strangers because most of Abakaliki, we used to travel. So know the part of Nigeria, even the part of country, you will see Abakaliki one day. So that is why if you see stranger, we like to accommodate stranger well.
Abakaliki is mainly an agrarian community and a meeting point for the trading of farm products like yam, cassava, rice, palm oil, and palm kernel. It is also the home of Nkali Poultry, reputed to be one of the largest poultry farms in Nigeria. Abakaliki is also renowned for its locally grown rice, popularly referred to as Abakaliki rice.
They will put that rice, that fresh one, they will put it inside that drum. They will cook it, they will spray it on ground. You put that rice in the engine. The engine will begin to grind it. Then after it, they will take it another engine. That engine will remove all the whole stone. When they will put it inside foreign bag, so it will just be exactly like foreign rice. We produce rice of different types. We have mass, the long one. We have R8. We have 306.
As part of a larger Igbo nation, Abakaliki also shares almost the same cuisine with its sister communities. Yet, there is a favorite soup that the people of this city adore.
Their native food is groundnut soup and isisa.
Esisa. That is native soup. If you go to a matured woman, maybe you are in-law, you come, they must prepare pounded yam for you and that esisa.
The people of Abakaliki also have great regard for their festivals, which is celebrated at different times of the year. The modest city of Abakaliki has since its inception attracted influx of visitors and has become a place bustling with a beehive of activities. This should not be surprising for a city that has gracefully earned itself the moniker of being the salt of the nation. It can only get better for this enviable, blessed city.
Whoa.
What did you think about that?
You people have really surprised me. I am so grateful. Yes, Abakaliki is a small place, but I thank God that right now we are really making it big. Before, as an Abakaliki person, if you're outside, you don't talk properly. Because if you talk, some will tell you, Abakaliki, you will just, shrink into your shell. But right now, if you should go to Abakaliki now, we are competing with Abuja.
I heard that the roads in Abakaliki are so
all the
good.
Roads asphalted everywhere.
Yeah, that it's really developing.
Right now, we can at least carry our shoulders high that yes, we are from Abakaliki. Yeah. Like in the industry, I am known as one Ebonyi.
Oh,
you understand?
That's nice.
So I am proud to be an Ebonyian. Yeah. Actually, I didn't know I would have this opportunity to be in this program. I've been using onga. I use it to spice my stew, my soup, and my jollof rice. But I didn't know a day like this will come. I am so grateful to Ongacious. I am
So usually our chefs come in to cook for our celebrity guests. But as usual, there's a little, you have to assist her in the kitchen.
No problem.
We're going to sit down, raise our feet, and watch the two of you cook.
I love cooking.
Okay. We're home free then. So let me quickly take us to break and then we get you situated in the kitchen.
Okay.
Right. Ongacious will be right back.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken, and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Welcome back. You're still watching Ongacious, and we are standing in the Ongacious kitchen with the lovely Doris and Miss Angela, and we're about to cook what soup?
Achi and angara soup.
Achi and
Angara soup.
Angara. Okay.
This is angara.
Angara. Say it. You can do it.
Angara.
Yes.
There we go. So let's talk about our ingredients.
Okay. This is achi, the ungrounded one.
Okay.
Like this achi you see is medicinal. Almost all the food in Ebonyi State is medicinal. This achi fights, helps to control sugar level in one's body.
It's good for diabetics.
Yes,
okay.
it is.
Okay.
It is. Then angara leaf to cleanse the blood system.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yes, the
in
branded
powdered
achi.
form.
Yes.
So this is the one we're going to use in the soup.
Yes.
Okay.
Then here we have ogiri, which is castor oil, which is called ogiri.
Ogiri in
It's
Igbo
good
language.
in Igbo language. It's good for the system too. It helps control stomach upsets. Then we have mangala fish. I did not ask for chicken or beef because I want to really make it a local soup.
Roasted chicken, actually, would have been the best for this.
Oh, okay.
Roasted.
But since there is no roasted chicken, I decided to use mangala
still good.
and stockfish.
Okay. Okay.
Then palm oil, then onions, and of course, my onga seasoning.
Okay. What is this called again?
Angara leaf.
Angara leaf.
Angara.
Oh, there we go. So what's the first thing we need to do?
Yes, the first thing I need to do now is wash the mangala and the stockfish, put it on the fire while I pluck this and slice.
All right, before then, let's wash our hands.
Okay.
And the kitchen monitor. And I'm watching how you're washing the hands. Okay, so you want to wash the fish first?
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Sorry.
I will need salt for the fish.
Okay.
Salt.
All right.
I have to use salt to wash it so I can wash out the dead sand and all that.
So what else do you want us to do while you're washing the fish?
Okay, while I'm washing the fish, I will want you to help me pluck this.
Okay, all right. Is that a two-person job, or can Miss Ugo Doris?
She can do it alone.
All right, good. So you need me to chop up your onions or anything else?
No.
Okay.
Just
so my
watch.
job is to watch.
Stand by and watch me.
Okay, I will add one more function to my...
Okay, and what is that?
Miss Doris, could you tell us a little more about yourself?
Whoa. My name is Ugo Doris. Like we all know, I'm actually from Ebonyi State. I am fun and good to be with.
What about career-wise?
Well, I'm an actor in Nollywood. So what else?
How did you start your career?
Well, I started just like every other person in the industry. I started in 2004, though then I wasn't coming out to come and act. I was only doing the one that comes to Ebonyi State, like in 2005, 2004, 2006, 7, till it was around 2012 that I started coming out to come and shoot.
Leaving your state?
Leaving my state.
Okay.
It was around 2012 till now.
So how many productions have you been in?
I've lost count.
You've lost count?
Yeah. Not today.
What got you into acting in the first place?
Yeah, actually, as a little child, it's been my passion. I love acting, I love singing, I love making people happy. I am a civil servant. Yes, before I joined the Nollywood.
Okay.
So
how long were you a civil servant for?
I've been a civil servant for over 13 years.
13 years?
Yeah.
You weren't enjoying sitting behind a desk?
No.
You preferred...
So I decided going out to like do that thing which I know how to do best. I joined Ebonyi State Cable Television drama show then. So if I go, they will say, do this, do this. I did it like 4 times. I now joined the Nollywood. So that's it. It's not easy. Young girls, if you're there, just be yourself. If you actually know why you're there, don't pay anybody in cash or in kind that you want to act or do a role.
Okay.
No. Because if you should keep paying, you will continue paying until you pay yourself out. Yes, you will continue paying. But if you know why you're there and you ask your God, before anything you pray, ask God, God, is this really my calling? If it is not your calling, don't go. If it is your calling, as you're going in, you pray for him to pave ways for you. As you're going in, so your job will be coming for you. The job will be coming for you. Before you know it, you get it. So that's it. And it's not a must that you must act. We have so many groups there. Departments, makeup, costuming, props, all of them. You can join one.
Okay, so working in other departments, in your opinion, is a step up towards the direction of
somehow what
you would prefer doing?
Yeah, somehow. If you're just there for them to be giving you role and nothing is given to you, you can join any crew.
You grew up in Abakaliki?
Not really. I was born in Enugu.
Enugu?
Yeah,
but you did.
As a spinster, I lived here in Lagos.
Okay.
I attended Temisong Fashion School in Lawanson.
Oh.
After that, I did theoretical part of it in Yabate. So after that, I retired home and got married and had my kids. So nothing.
So let me see if my eyes got what just went into the pot correctly.
I said it.
So the first thing you put into the pot, Angela, were the fish.
Onions.
Angela,
Yes.
the first thing you put into the pot?
Onions, then I'm going to add dried pepper now.
Okay, but both species of fish. Is it species now? Dried
Mangala fish and oporoko.
Dry
fish.
Yeah.
Went in first, and then you added the onions.
Yes.
Okay, so what's going in next?
Dried pepper.
Okay. How much of that?
To your taste.
Whoa. We're in Onga land. The only thing we need here is Onga.
Okay. Sure, we need Onga. Enough Onga.
Hello.
Yes, we
On
need.
Saya.
Okay. Thank you.
So we're going to wash that now.
We're going to wash
and
it, yes.
chop it up.
Yes.
Okay, so what else are we putting into the pot?
What we're putting into the pot now is ogiri.
Okay, so the ogiri is going into the pot.
Then after the ogiri, we'll add the palm oil.
Okay, after the ogiri.
Yes.
How many minutes are we going to let this cook before we put in the oil?
No, we are adding the oil immediately.
Immediately?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow, that is pungent. The smell is very strong.
That is castor oil for you.
Okay, so we don't need really much.
No, we don't need much. Just one is okay. I need to keep this then.
Zubatana yawa.
We're confusing them a little.
It's a great source of comfort to know that Angela speaks both Igbo and Hausa.
And Hausa, wow.
Wazobia.
No, it's Biazo. Yes, it's Biazo. So I'm still trying to know the wow of it.
Okay, so what goes into the pot next? Or do we wait?
No, my onga seasoning.
Okay, onga seasoning,
I'm making
jumping.
native soup.
Okay.
So I'm making it exactly native way.
The native way.
The native way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like me to help you with that?
Just watch me.
I should watch. Okay.
Just watch me.
So we're putting in 4 onga cubes.
Yes.
All right. Falake, how's it going in the crowd?
Going very well. Just watching everything you're doing.
Okay.
It's really nice.
we put in our stockfish and the mangala
fish. Okporoko. Okporoko is called stockfish.
Let me say stockfish before I twist my tongue.
Okporoko.
Okporoko. Yeah, okporoko. And mangala fish.
And mangala fish. Then we put in onions. We chopped in onions. The onions were roughly chopped.
Okay.
And then 4 onga cubes are just jumping into the pot now, and palm oil also went in.
Okay.
Nice.
So we have to allow it.
And then the dried pepper. So far, we haven't put any fresh pepper or tomatoes into the pot.
No.
Okay. Is she using fresh pepper at all, or just
No, just the dried pepper.
Well, she asked if I'm using fresh something.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
None.
Nothing fresh except the angara leaf.
And those leaves look like a leaf that is called collard greens. What's the name of that leaf?
What are the leaves called? She wants to know.
This is called angara leaf, garden egg leaf.
Garden egg leaves.
Yes, this thing is ready.
Let me dispose of that for us.
Please do.
So are we going to chop off up the leaves now?
Not immediately.
Okay. What's going to happen to them?
What?
You don't chop it and leave it for long.
You chop it and
Sorry, we don't
immediately.
Yes.
What happens if it sits while cut up?
Nothing really, but
the fresher the better.
Yeah.
I agree. Okay, I agree with you.
Which one can
So Doris, are you currently working on anything?
Like
project?
Movie. No, I just finished before coming here.
You finished a project before coming here. Wow. How hectic was that?
Thank you. So hectic. I really need. Where you will come, you cry for your child, cry for your husband, shout, run around, and just to make it come out well.
Angela, I'm tempted to open this pot with your permission.
You're free.
Okay. So it started boiling already.
Not very well.
Not very well. So we should shut the lid.
Very, very well.
It needs to cook through and through.
Yeah.
Okay.
The okporoko has to get soft and the fish.
The mangala too.
So this soup is actually supposed to come out watery or thick?
Thick, not watery.
Depends on how she would want it. To be thick or light watery.
So that is supposed to be the thickener right now? Okay, all right. So it will be the last thing that goes into the pot?
No, it's not. This is the last thing that will go into the pot.
Just to be the last thing.
Okay, so we're going to thicken the soup and then put in the
angara leaf.
The gauta leaves.
Gauta leaves.
The angara leaf.
Gauta, right?
The angara, gauta. Yes, gauta. Okay. Oh, you said that perfectly.
Oh, that's me. I love learning.
We're going to take a break right now. And when we come back, we will continue in the Ongacious kitchen.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken, and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Welcome back. You're watching Ongacious.
Beautifully done.
Okay. Ongacious show. So now I'm adding the achi, which is the thickener, to the soup.
Is the whole lot going in?
No. It might go in. Okay.
You like it? You guys are missing out.
Okay, so let's allow it boil for like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Before I now add the angara leaf. Meanwhile, let me chop the angara leaf first.
So, Falaka, we just put in, could you remind me what the name is?
Achi, the grounded achi.
The grounded achi.
Yeah.
And immediately it went into the pot. It started to thicken a little bit.
Nice.
I know.
I'm learning that there are a couple of people in the crowd that want to speak with Miss Doris.
Okay.
Yes, I think a few people had indicated. Anyone want to ask a question now?
My question goes straight to celebrity guest. The question I want to ask is that what was your biggest challenge since you joined the movie industry? Something that makes you feel like quitting the job?
Whoa. Yes, a very good question. Like I said before, there's nothing like maybe you come to work, after working, nothing will be given to you. It's very, very, very embarrassing. And another thing is this. When you will come to work, people will like those, you know, as a beginner then, those people that feels they've already made it, they will so talk you down, they will humiliate you. If you're not yourself, you will go. But if you really know why you're there, you will say, no, one day I will be like them. That's it.
How do you juggle your career and your family life?
Yes. I love this question. You know, as an actor, you're not always there for your family, including your friends. Your friends will hate you. Your family will hate you. The first day, my last child called me a liar. Mommy, you're a liar. Because if I tell them I'm coming back today, tomorrow I'm in Asaba. Next tomorrow, I'm in Lagos. The other day, I'm in Oka, you know. I will tell them I will come back. 1 month, they've not seen me. I called them on phone. My son said, Mommy, you're a liar. He was still 5 then. I felt bad. I cried. I said, this is what passion is causing for me. God, how am I going to handle this? That's it.
Well, Angela is emphatically telling me that the soup is ready, so we're going to turn off the heat. But you know what we do in this kitchen now. We can't let her step out and start eating without... Yes, now. What kind of music do you like?
They're waiting so patiently.
Nah, any techno or patoranki, they are my brothers.
Falaga, give me love. Oh. Now you they catch my shot. Oh. For your sake, I go church. Oh. We go drive around it for my boss. Oh. Baby, pana, you say you got it, girl. I get it. Hey, baby, pana, anywhere that you go, I go follow you. They go. I say you like your dance step, I like your big cassava. Baby, pana, my love for you will never die. If oh baby, baby you too sweet, if I baby dance to the lagada. Make you take this thing, guagalada. If baby, baby too sweet, if I baby dance to the lagada. Hey, make you take this thing, guagalada. Love is a beautiful thing. Ah, hey, come on, come on, come on. Oh yeah, dance when you break it down. Oh yeah, follow me, follow me, follow me. Come and see my wifey. My wonderful baby, oh, Adama. What you walking around looking so simple, original woman. My wonderful baby, oh, Adama. She too fine, yeah, she too fine, yeah, child. I'm a woman, Asaro. Child, baby, my tomato dossier. Adama. She too simple, she too humble. I'm a woman, is so cool. Adama, you be my chance, yeah. Baby fire, my heart desire. I am dancing for mama, I am dancing for mama. Bring it up. Listen up. Informer, 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 informer. I want to marry you. Give me your love. Give me your love. Won't you give me your love? Won't you give me your love? Informer, 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 informer. I want to marry you. informer, 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 give me your love.
Okay, we're going to take a break right now, and when we return, we'll be at the Ongacious table. Stay tuned.
Introducing the new Onga ginger, onion, and garlic powder seasoning. Now you can give your fish, chicken, and beef the unique taste all in just one sachet.
Onga, Mama's helping hand.
Welcome back to Ongacious. We're at the dining table about to dig into our delicious meal of Angara soup, prepared by our beautiful chef for today, Angela, with the help of our darling celebrity guest, Doris. I can't wait to eat this meal. I mean, I was like, okay, hurry up, guys, hurry up. And we're finally here. So let's not talk too much. Let us act on the food.
It's all right. You don't have to tell me twice.
Wow, this looks really nice, and it smells nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's reminiscent of the white soup.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, in white soup there are no leaves.
And no oil. They don't oil. They don't use palm oil to make white soup.
No oil at all.
At all, yeah.
There's no oil, no leaves.
That's why it is called white soup. My sister, you're a good cook.
Thank you very much. Wow. I'm so happy to hear that from you.
I like that the
Angara leaf.
The Angara leaf.
Yes.
Gauta.
And the Gauta leaf.
Maybe when we go to the north, it will become Gauta leaf.
Are still crunchy. She didn't let it cook.
Yeah.
They still have
something
that
we call bami and soro.
I heard her speaking about the nutritional benefit that's medicinal. She mentioned
both the achi and the angara leaf are medicinal.
She said the achi is very, very good for diabetics.
Then the angara leaf purifies the blood and cleanses
the kidney.
Oh, interesting.
If you want the best of it, just squeeze it and drink the juice.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The way you do with the ugu leaves?
Yes. You're actually taking care of your kidney by so doing.
That's interesting.
So, Doris, what do you think about the meal?
Oh, my goodness. It's Ongacious. This is wonderful.
There's so much stockfish fighting in this soup.
Enough for you.
So they call it obstacles. So I'm trying to push them apart.
With onga, you don't always need chicken or beef.
With onga, you don't always need chicken.
Yeah, with onga, you don't always need chicken and beef. You can actually achieve what you want with
flavor.
onga. Yes.
Wow.
So nice.
It's true.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm thinking the audience at home would love to try this.
Yes. You've seen how we've made this delicious meal of Angara soup in the Ongacious kitchen. Why don't you try it at home? Let's know how it went. Make a video of it. Tag us in on it. Hashtag Ongacious. And our social media handles are Onga Nigeria at Twitter and Facebook, and Onga_Nigeria on Instagram. Let's know how your Angara soup turned out. You may win some fantastic prizes.
Wow.
And that's it for this week's episode. I'd like to say a special thank you to the lovely Miss Doris. A round of applause for her, please. And we have to say thank you to the person who cooked our meal, lovely Miss Angela. A round of applause for her. Another round of applause for the Spice Band for keeping us on our toes. And of course, for yourselves. You like yourself, so. Join us next week for a fresh episode of Ongacious. Good night.
Sweet mother, I'm not gonna forget you. Sweet mother, I no go forget you for the suffer way you